Hey, back at you. Y'all have got to bear with me. This is new to me. You know, I'm an old man and all this here technical stuff and whatnot. I'm having to get familiar with it. But having said that, let me get on here and talk about Donald Trump. He's on my mind. He is the head thief and liar in charge, and he's on my mind. And I would love any of you supporters to come on here and kick it with me so we can talk about it. A minute ago, I mentioned this ice skating rink. I lived in New York in 1985, and there was this rink in Central Park, and it was dilapidated and whatnot, and the city had not done anything with it. And so Donald Trump took his own money and fixed it up and opened it up for the ice skaters. And that was I lived there 2 years. That was the only time I actually saw him do something of any good, just for the hell of it. And he did that just to get his name in the paper of having done something for the community. Well, guess what? That was 85. Here it is, 2025. Now he's got Eric Adams by the cojones, and now he wants to have control of the ice skating rink. He wants it to become Trump ice skating rink, and have control of it. And that's just like he wants to be on the U.S. money, and just all kinds of stuff. He's taking credit for things that he hasn't done. And I for one, feel that he should not be on the money, and the rink should not be in his name. He just think that no foreign government has done as much damage to the United States that this man has. Forget his first term where he boggled the COVID. Forget that. Let's just go by what he's done in 2025. It's just mind by every day you look, he's doing something else. I think at last check, there was 123 lawsuits against him for the things that he's doing through Elon Musk. And people talk about Musk. It's not Musk, it's Trump directing him. He couldn't do anything without Donald Trump's approval. So that's what that is. Tell me something good that he has done for you. They say I got Trump derangement syndrome. Oh, well, so be it. I guess I do. But every time I look around, he getting ready to throw a monkey wrench into Social Security. And just gonna throw people off. Medicare, Medicaid, same thing. He's doing all that to save money so that he can give it to his rich friends in the form of a tax cut. Do they need a tax cut? Hell no. This has been the lowest tax they've had since they've been on. He wants to give them another tax cut? Oh no, come on. So that's where my head is at. What else? Let me see here. What else is going on with him? The Panama Canal. He's going to take over the Panama Canal. Oh my goodness. And do what with it? Run it into the ground? all I know, he's going to take it over and then monetize it more so than it is, and whoever's got the big money can cut in line. That's probably what's going to happen. I don't foresee that happening. He does need Congress now, little by little, to do what he's going to do. But Greenland, no. He'd be better off taking Iceland. You know, he wants to take something. You know, and I don't see he's not very bright. That is the one good thing about this whole thing is he is not very bright. Otherwise, this would really, it's a catastrophe as it is. But he's kind of slow. Like, now, honestly, the man does not know what a tariff is. And here he is supposed to be a graduate of Wharton University. That's one of the premier business schools. And he doesn't know how a tariff works. His spokesman for his, what do you call it? His PR person said that tariff is a tax break for the lower class. How can that be a tax break? I don't understand it. Somebody explain that to me. How can a tariff be a tax break? When you put a tariff on something, it just costs the bottom line, not the end person pays the tariff. How you supposed to do that and make that into a tax cut? I don't know. But this is Donald Trump doing what he does best, which is messing up something. I want to say more than that, but hey, we'll see. This is going to turn out not like he planned it. Same thing, make you laugh, make you cry. And he's doing all this, and he hasn't even been in office 60 days, and his approval rating is going down, down, down. But hey, he doesn't understand. He does not understand that you cannot just take from people, and take from people. You can't do that. Something has got to give. Human nature. What else is going on with me? I don't just want to talk about Trump. I want to talk about my friends that support him. And I, for the life of me, don't understand how that transpired. Somebody that is so against Black people in general, how you could support him. I don't understand. And none of them has bothered to explain to me how or why that has happened. Nobody. But I ask, and they don't tell me. So I'm stuck. I'm at a loss. It used to be a time where, well, I take that back. It used to be. I think 85% of Black people voted for Kamala Harris. And not since she was Black, because that's who was on the ticket. And they looked at who she was running against and decided that she was a better candidate. Some folks are mad at her because a friend of mine said, oh, they couldn't get past her wearing pantsuits. Well, unfortunately, in America, for a woman to be in politics, she has to wear pantsuits because uh, women are held to a different standard. And I don't particularly care for the pantsuit either. She's got a gorgeous body for her age. And I know she would probably rather wear dresses all the time. But hey, how you could vote against somebody that is against you as a person, against you as a people, I don't understand that. I really don't understand. Can somebody explain to me how you could support Donald Trump against anybody? My other friend, CJ, well, she didn't win nothing. She was never, oh, she did win. She was elected to the vice presidency along with Joe Biden. So she wasn't elected. No, yes, she was. Now, how she got to run, I think they did Joe Biden disservice. Oh, he's this and he's that and he's this and he's that. And hey, so he was a big enough man. So, okay, I tell you what, y'all don't want me to run, I'll step down. For the good of the country and the party, I'll step down. So then she took over. I don't know. She didn't have a full running, which had about 90 days. And I think she did good, you know. But let me try to explain this as best I can. Let's say there are 10 votes between two people. Well, actually, 3 or 4 people. There's 10 votes. Now, 4 people vote for Donald Trump. And, no, 4 people vote for Donald Trump. And 4 people vote for whoever was against him. And then the other 2, one votes for a third party candidate. So, and then the other one that's 9, and the other one votes for Donald Trump. So who wins? Donald Trump wins. That third party, that's a waste of your vote. I know, listen here. The third party and fourth parties and fifth parties and all this and all that. So no, she didn't just throw her out there. Okay, no. Again, she stepped forward. When they didn't want Joe Biden to run, she stepped forward. So, but here's what my thing is. Your third party candidate in something as crucial as this, get out of here. Jill Stein. Jill Stein is nothing. She's nothing. She's a nobody. She's never going to win the presidency. All she does is muddy up the water. So how you can defend her telling me, oh, well, she's the best candidate, and blah, 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 blah. She can't win. No third party candidate is going to win. It's between the Democrats and Republicans. I don't care how good your candidate is. That's who it's between. So you take your vote and jack it off, you ain't gonna never win. Nothing. No. It's gonna be either a Democrat or Republican. Why that is so hard for you to understand. But Hey, this is America. And if you want to waste your vote on a third party candidate, go ahead. Waste it. But hey, you'll never win. I'm going to be Mr. Cleo. I'm going to make a prediction. You ain't going to never win no national election. It's just that. Now, if I'm wrong, I'd like to hear about it. Sure would. And then you're going to tell me that, the two parties is the same. Oh, they're not. No, they're not the same. No. Everything that you take for granted, didn't get that from the Republicans, except, I know, Abraham Lincoln was a Republican. Yeah. And he's about the last smug that done anything for you. Abraham Lincoln. Everything else, 40 hours a week, Democrats done that. Anything good for the country, you can rest assured, Democrats did it. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me. And you want to tell me how great Jill Stein is? Jill Stein ain't never done nothing for nobody that I know of. If she has, please bring it forward. Please, I'm willing to listen. No, Donald Trump is nothing but a asset, a Russian asset. Y'all think I'm lying. Y'all think I'm lying and I'm making stuff up, but listen to me. The PP tapes exist. You hear me? They exist. What other reason would Trump have to side with Russia? No, he don't have none. No reason whatsoever to side with Russia. It ain't that they got a whole lot of money. He can no. The PP tapes exist. And Putin had told him, if you don't do what I want you to do, we're going to show the whole world you getting peed on. In your face, in your mouth, everywhere, all of it, freaky stuff. He done it. Yeah, he done it. Otherwise, he would not be out to destroy America. And that's just what he's doing. And you say, I got Trump derangement syndrome? Guess what? Hang on a minute here. If so, I'm not the only one. In one day, Friday, they had demonstrations in Boston, New York City, Chicago, Atlanta, Little Rock, Lansing, St. Louis, Raleigh, North Carolina, Washington, D.C., St. Cloud, where else? Albany, Alaska. It must be a whole lot of folks that is deranged just like me. And I don't think we're deranged. I think that people care about what is going on in America today. And for somebody to tell me, just Trump and shut up talking and take it like a man. Oh, hell to the no. No. Pushback is a real thing. And when people are pushing back, things happen. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to push back against Donald Trump. True, I'm just one person. Old man, old Marine, Vietnam vet suffering from PTSD. What? I'm going to speak up. I think things are wrong, and I'm going to speak out. You don't like it? Oh, well. Now, what else? Let me see here. What else I want to talk about? I said I'll be taking notes. There'll be so much stuff going on. CDC, they fired all them people. And then when they fire them, they got to take them back. Or they're trying to take them back. They be trying to, well, they don't even know how to contact the people they've been fired. Air traffic controllers. Chalk that up to Ronald Reagan. Yeah, I was around when he broke the Air Traffic Controllers Union. Yeah. But hey, they got a thing down in Florida, and this thing down in Florida is with somebody down there checks these things, these bugs that attack the oranges. Guess what? Trump done fired them. Now they're trying to get them back. But he didn't mean to do it. Oh, well. 30,000 people from the Department of Homeland Security been fired. Oh, Lord have mercy. Wow. Well, one thing about it, his approval rating is going down, down, down the tube. And it cannot get there soon enough. But what are we going to do? Ain't nothing you can do legally except protest. So you can, I don't recommend that you take up arms, because guess what? As my friend Leroy Dixon said, you ain't got the artillery. Yeah, so I wouldn't suggest that. Nope. But what you can do is, like me, you can speak up. You know, people want to say there's nothing you can do. Yes, there is. Speak up. When you speak up, people know that you're there. Otherwise, hey. Well, it's been 22 minutes I've been on here. And I don't want to take up y'all's time. But hey, we'll do it again sometime. Well, hang on a minute. All right, I'll tell you what. Another 7 minutes. I can find something to talk about for 7 minutes. Let's see. Where are my other notes? Oh, Andrew Grigsby. He's going to get a pardon. Who is Andrew Grigsby? Well, Google it, but I'll tell you who he is. He is one of the biggest dope dealers ever. Yep, and Donald Trump is against fentanyl and whatnot. But hey, he's ready to pardon him. And this thing about getting rid of the illegal aliens, and then he's going to come back with a $5 million platinum green card. You spend $5 million, we'll give you that. What? And then the guy says we're going to make millions on that bullshit. A few people will use it, but hey, them 5 million, them people spending the 5 million ain't gonna be picking those strawberries and those tomatoes. Yeah, you're right. Closed mouth don't get fed. Well, my mouth is open and I'm hungry. I'm hungry for some justice. You know. Ah, damn it. How many scandals did Barack Obama have when he was in office? Not a one. And then, Lord have mercy, how many scandals has Mr. 32 felonies, or was it 34 felonies? Please. I'm telling you now. He been a rapist, rabble about a twat. Oh my goodness. The balloons in Alaska, they sent them up to study the weather. Guess what? They can't send them up no more. Nope. And Albany, New York as well. Mm. Yeah. Why? Donald Trump deems it so. And then he spends for $30,000 to run some television ads down in Florida where he's at, to show what a great job he's done. He goes to the Department of Justice and gives a rambling hour or so speech and telling them to attack his enemies. Y'all that are advocating for this man to get his way, that is going to come back and haunt you. Watch and see. Watch and see. The man wants to be like Putin. He wants to be like the one he fell in love with, Kim Jong-il. What does that mean, he fell in love? You know where my mind goes. When a man tells me he fell in love with another man, you know. Remember, the PP tapes exist, which is not to say could be a man in the PP tapes. I know it's at least a woman, but it could be, ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. And when he gets out, now he's talking about he's going to run for a third term. Yeah, right. Okay. Let me know how that works out for you. And then he's going to want to stick Don Jr. into the office. Please. And it's just so many things that are being done that are against what this country is supposed to be about. And one thing about it, white people seeing him do what he do, that's the closest to being black that you'll ever be. Being treated the way he's treating you. We used to it. We are used to them treating us this way. But y'all, this is something new. So this is what it feels like to be black in America. Yeah. Yeah. Was he at Diddy's party? Probably. You know. But then again, who wasn't at Diddy's? There's a whole lot of folks at Diddy's party. You know. And that's another thing. They got Diddy locked up. He ain't killed nobody. He ain't done nothing. He did whoop that girl, but then again, hey, should he be out? Should he be out on bond? I think so. He ain't been convicted or nothing. But yet still, you're gonna hold him with no bond. Get out of here. That's what they do to black men. What's his name? R. Kelly. R. Kelly is being held on the Mann Act. See, now let me explain something to you what the Mann Act is. The Mann Act was created back in the 20s, 30s, I forget what it was. Jack Johnson, the real GOAT. The first, let me put it this way. The first GOAT, he was having, what do they call them? Miscegenation. Miscegenation means he was having sexual relations with a white lady. So this guy, man, they created this act and made it illegal to cross state lines having sex with a woman. You know, so they passed it and then made it retroactive. So whatever he did, It wasn't illegal, but they made the law retroactive to lock up Jack Johnson because he had the audacity to become the heavyweight champ of the world. The man, that's what the Mann Act is. So now, they, some kind of way, likened R. Kelly to be in the Mann Act. He peed. No, he ain't. He may have peed, but he wasn't convicted of peeing on nobody. He wasn't convicted of being a pedophile. None of that. None of those things that you want to tell me. Well, he did. You might not like him personally. That's on you. But what was he convicted of? Ask yourself that. The Mann Act. Get out of here. Lord have mercy. Oh, if you want to call me, my phone number is 947-517-8272. And give me somebody to talk to. Just talking right up to our head and laying dormant. Oh, somebody was calling us. I'm sorry, somebody called. I'm trying to answer it. I tell you what, one more time. Let me hang on a minute here. Precinct. Okay. Well, maybe that was me ringing the phone. I don't know. If it wasn't me, give me a call. And let's talk about anything. You know, if not, I'll be out of here in a moment. But yeah, the Mann Act is something they say for black folks. When you can't get them on nothing else, get them on the Mann Act. Yeah. In any event, that's the name of that tune. What else is on my mind? Measles. Outbreak of measles, and RFK Jr. says take castor oil or the cod liver oil. One of the two. And he says that better than that, go ahead and catch the measles. And once you catch it, if you live, you'll never catch it again. And he's right. But hey, we'll see. We shall see. Yeah. Again, it's time for Chuck Schumer to go. Chucky. You dropped the ball on that one. And you've done an extraordinary job. But it's time for somebody young it's a new ball game. And it's time to change up and get somebody that is more familiar with what's going on in the world today. And having said that, I am out of here. NWB, thanks for commenting. And I will talk to you again some other time. In the meantime, hello.